Royal Oak, Michigan. Is it everything that everyone says it is? If you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you want to move into the city of Royal Oak. And so in this video, I'm going to review the city. I'm also going to talk about all of the pros and benefits of living there, as well as some of maybe the negatives. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Nick. I'm a top producing real estate agent here in the Metro Detroit, Michigan market. And if you want to stay up to date on all of the new and upcoming information, make sure to hit that subscribe, like, and bell button. That way you're notified of any new and upcoming information as it pertains to moving in or around the Metro Detroit, Michigan market. And if you're looking to do that, whether it's 9 or 90 days from now, make sure to reach out to my team. We have helped hundreds of individuals just like you, as well as families just like you. So first, let's talk about the location. Royal Oak is located 20 minutes north of Detroit and exactly 25 minutes north of downtown Detroit. It is also located 34 minutes away from the DTW airport. And it is pretty much located dead center of Metro Detroit, Michigan, which is why it is considered such a great location for not only individuals, but families and traveling professionals, whether you work in Royal Oak or the surrounding cities, or you have to commute downtown. The city of Royal Oak is about 11.8 square miles and is home to about 58,000 individuals. According to niche.com, Royal Oak is graded A+, A- for public schools, A- for housing, A+ for good for families, A for jobs, B for cost of living, A- for outdoor activities, A+ for nightlife, B for diversity, A+ for health and fitness. You will also see that Royal Oak was ranked number 2 of the best suburbs for young professionals in Michigan. It was also ranked number 11 for best suburbs to live in the state of Michigan. And as I mentioned, Royal Oak is ranked A- for housing, which is my favorite topic. As of today, there are 67 active listings in Royal Oak. The lowest priced home is listed at $95,000 and the highest is listed at $1.1 million. The average sales price for a home in Royal Oak is about $350,000, and Royal Oak has actually seen a 12-month appreciation of 8%. Not to mention, Royal Oak has appreciated year over year for the past 10 years, or the past decade, closer to 17%. So let's talk about the housing, not only the housing prices, but also the housing types and what it's like to live and own a home in Royal Oak, Michigan. One of the great things about Royal Oak is that you're going to find a lot of new construction as well as older construction and older homes. So depending on the home that you're looking for and the style, Royal Oak probably has it. One of the things to note about Royal Oak, especially closer to the downtown area, is that the lots are a little bit smaller, specifically narrow. Obviously, the downside of that is that you have a smaller yard, but the benefit is because of these smaller lot sizes, it actually leaves more room for different companies, buildings, entertainment, and activities that you're going to see throughout the city of Royal Oak. Another great thing about Royal Oak is that it is very walkable. Like I mentioned, especially if you live downtown, you might only be a couple steps away from downtown Royal Oak, but most homes in Royal Oak are just a short walk to either a restaurant, a bar, or anywhere you need to go. One thing to note is that rent in Royal Oak is pretty high. So if you're looking to live in Royal Oak specifically, I recommend looking to purchase a home instead of rent. And if you're looking to invest in the area, it's actually a great location to invest in not only long-term rental properties, but also midterm and short-term tenants as well. The reason for this is because there are so many traveling nurses and professionals in the area that they only need to stay for a short period of time. Next up, let's talk about Royal Oak schools. Niche.com has given Royal Oak schools an overall ranking of A-, A- for academics, B+ for teachers, B+ for clubs and activities, B for sports, B- for resources and facilities, B- for diversity, A- for college prep, B- for administration, and a B for food. So I covered on the cost of rent, but let's talk about the overall cost of living in Royal Oak. Overall, Royal Oak has been ranked 5% lower than the national average. For housing, it is actually listed 26% lower than the national average. Utilities, 6% less, groceries 1% more, and transportation right at the national average. Right along with the cost of living is the household median income, which is right around $87,000. All right, so now that you have the information and the data about the city of Royal Oak, let's jump into some of the entertainment activities and fun of living in Royal Oak. First up on the list is the Detroit Zoo, and although it is called the Detroit Zoo, it is located in Royal Oak. As I mentioned, Royal Oak housing surrounds downtown Royal Oak, and so that's number 2 on the list is the downtown area. Not only can you visit the Royal Oak Music Theater downtown Royal Oak, but you can also visit pretty much any restaurant or bar or nightlife activity that you want to do. or go to one of Royal Oak's parks. Royal Oak has more than 50 recreation facilities, including urban plazas, mini parks, neighborhood parks, community parks, and nature parks, as well as senior community centers and golf courses. If you're looking for some good food options, make sure to check out Bar Louie, Iron Horse, the Jolly Pumpkin, the Oak City Grill, or the Sidebar. So hopefully if you didn't know much about Royal Oak, now you do. And if you're looking to move into the area, or even if you weren't and now you are, make sure to reach out to myself and my team. I would love to help you. And if you're interested in some of the other cities throughout Metro Detroit, Michigan, make sure to check out the rest of my channel as I cover all of the best cities throughout Metro Detroit.